We often think about how we see our cats. Their elegance, their silence, the way they move around us like shadows with purpose. But how often do we stop and wonder how they see us? Not just the shape of us or the sound of our voice, but the version of us that exists only in their world. Because to your cat, you're not just a figure who feeds them or cleans their litter. You're something far more emotional, something they build their routine around without saying a word. And when you begin to understand the image your cat has of you, it may change the way you look at your own role in that silent relationship. And yes, it might even break your heart. Stay with me, because what you'll discover now might redefine the connection you thought you had with your cat. You see, you're not just a presence in the room. You're not just the human who walks past or opens the door. In your cat's world, you are the rhythm of the house, the emotional anchor, the one who makes everything feel predictable, even when life isn't. It's easy to think of cats as detached or independent, but that's not how they see you. To them, you are comfort, protection, and familiarity. They don't stay close to you out of habit. They do it because your presence brings structure and safety to their world. You are part of their emotional map. Your voice, your movements, your way of settling into the same spot every evening. All of that tells them, silently, that everything is in its place. And when something feels off with you, they notice. Deeply. Now let's walk through 5 emotional ways your cat sees you, and why one of them, the most powerful of all, says more about you than you'd ever expect. Your cat doesn't just know your routine, they study it. They recognize the sound of your car, the way your keys jingle when you're about to open the door, even the subtle shift in your footsteps after a long or difficult day. But beyond the surface, they sense your energy, and that's something most people underestimate. When you're stressed, your tone changes. Maybe you speak less or move differently. When you're happy, the room feels lighter, and your cat responds to that by staying closer, rubbing against you, or simply resting nearby like he's absorbing your calm. But on the days when something's wrong, your cat becomes quiet, more observant, sometimes even distant, not because he's confused, but because he's in tune with your mood. He doesn't need to know what happened. He only needs to feel it to respond. And how he reacts to those silent days says more than any word could, and leads us to something even deeper. Cats may not cry, but they feel absence. When you're gone, even for just a few hours, something shifts in their routine. Some cats wait by the door a little longer. Others rest on your side of the bed or drop toys in familiar places, as if trying to recreate your presence. They don't understand where you went or why the house feels different. They only know that the person who brings balance and warmth isn't where they should be. And when you're not okay, emotionally or physically, many cats react with stillness. They don't demand attention. They stay close, often in silence, as if offering support the only way they know how. It's not indifference, it's empathy. It's their quiet way of saying, "I'm here. I see you." This isn't just behavior, it's emotional memory at work. And that's what brings us to the next layer of this bond. Cats have a reputation for being distant, but emotionally, they remember. They carry with them a quiet archive of moments that shaped their connection to you. Not just the big events, but the small acts of care that made them feel safe. They remember who was there during the thunderstorm, who offered warmth when they were sick, who sat in the same spot every evening so they knew where to find comfort. These are not forgotten. These moments are kept quietly, and they form the core image your cat holds of you. That's why, even when you're distant or distracted, your cat doesn't leave. He stays because the image he has of you isn't based on your best days. It's based on consistency, presence, and the memory of love shown in silence. This loyalty is not loud, it's not dramatic, it's simply real. So, what is the image your cat truly has of you? It's not perfect, not always cheerful or strong, and that's exactly what makes it real. Your cat doesn't expect you to be more than you are. To them, you're the one constant that gives shape to their day, the presence that signals it's safe to rest, the warmth that makes the world feel steady even when it isn't. That's why when you walk into the room, they often glance at you and slowly close their eyes. Not out of boredom, but because your presence brings them peace. That's why they follow you from one place to another, not because they need something, but because you are the most familiar and comforting thing in their world. And when something's wrong with you, when you're unwell, emotionally distant, or just having a hard time, they don't try to fix it. They just stay close, quietly anchoring themselves to you like they always have. Because to your cat, you are not just a human in the house. You are home. So the next time your cat looks at you from across the room, don't overthink it. He's not judging you. He's observing the person who gives his world shape. And in his quiet way, he's grateful for you, just as you are. But what if I told you that this connection goes even deeper than comfort or companionship? What if your cat could sense something before it happens, something even doctors can't fully explain? There's a powerful story about how cats react moments before something changes in the people they love. It's subtle, mysterious, and in some cases, life-saving. Click the video that just appeared on your screen and find out what your cat knows, before even you do. I'll see you there.